Hi, today is December 23rd, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 2039 for the year. Happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Mom. Today I celebrate you and your 91 years and your indelible spirit and your kindness and the songs in your heart that burst out constantly and your joy and your beauty and your everything. No one could have ever been a better mom to me. You are so loved and you are so full of love, and I am so lucky to be your son. Poem number 2040, Picture of You. I was looking at a picture of you, Mom, taken long before I came along, so before I was in the picture, perhaps before the man you married was in the picture. It's a pretty picture, and yet it doesn't do you justice. It can't smile, it can't sing, and as you got older, you got so much more beautiful. Perhaps you were happier once you had kids. Perhaps you were happier once you moved to New York City. Honestly, I only sort of see you in this picture of you. Sometimes photographs are not true. Although I wouldn't say that this photograph is false. I guess I'll say it's incomplete, but it's always sweet to look at a picture of you, Mom. Poem number 2041, Ghost in the Bookstore. Ghost in the Bookstore. 3 times in the used bookstore yesterday. Starting again. Poem number 2041, Ghost in the Bookstore. 3 times in the used bookstore the day before yesterday, just before I saw the 2 birds, you appeared to me, Maggie Estep. On the way up the stairs to the second story of the bookstore, I saw a copy of Portnoy's Complaint, which you insisted that I read. Thank you for that. On the second story, I saw a book called Maggie. I have forgotten the author's name. Then, on the way down the stairs, I saw a copy of The Executioner's Song, which was one of the punchlines in one of your most well-known works. It was good to be with you in the bookstore. Perhaps we'll bump into each other again sometime soon. I miss you. Poem number 2042, Developments. Things were developing that didn't want to be developed. These things would have preferred to have remained in negative form and to not be brought out into the light, but things were developing anyway, and it pissed the things off. Nobody asked the things if they wanted to be developed. People just came along and developed things. They developed things that didn't want to be developed, and now those things will have to try to find happiness in their developed state, or they will have to try to figure out a way to put the toothpaste back into the tube. Poem number 2043, Pep Talk. He tried to bring intelligence and strength and hope and the benefit of his experience to whatever it was that came his way, but he lacked experience in certain things, and sometimes he was weak, and sometimes he lost hope, and sometimes he felt so goddamn stupid. But he wasn't a moron. He could still learn, and he knew that not all hope was gone, and he knew that there was an inner strength inside of him, and there were a lot of things that he was experienced in. So after giving himself a pep talk, he vowed to put more effort in and try to let go of the results and take it from there. Poem number 2044, Each Day I Prayed. A few days ago I wrote, but did not say, each day I pray for the courage to tell you how afraid I am. But now, a few days later, I have told you, and now nearly all of the fear has passed. And the last poem of the day, poem 2045, Contagion. Your courage is contagious. I want to get closer and closer to you so that I can catch more and more of it. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you, and happy birthday, Mom.